Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about why I do not shift up my films, or why I don't cut them or skim them, or anyway. And I know I made this film many times before, but you know, it is what it is. So, but we already talked about that. So, today we're going to talk about, you know, well, that is what we're going to talk about, but it always will, come up all the time. Oh, you should, you should skim out your films. Oh, yeah, well, I choose not to do that. Well, why do you choose not to do it for? Because it's too hard and it takes too much time. And there is no law or oversight that makes it where you have to do it. Oh, well, a lot of folks on YouTube do it. Yeah, so doesn't mean I have to do it. But don't you know, I think the folks that do it get more watch time? Oh, that might be true. So if there's folks out there that only watch a film if it only had outstanding lighting and drawings on it, and it only had a beginning, a middle, and end sheet to it, it had this cut out and this put in, this taken out. Oh, well, they don't really look like, you know, good followers, good watchers of one's work if they're just sitting around like, oh, I'm only going to watch your work if you do all this to it. Yeah, well, who needs them if they're going to behave like that? And there's no way to truth. And I think my films are lifelike. They might be boring to some folks, but that's their thought and belief. Well, film, a lot of film and play and show businesses do it. Yeah, so they do. And so do skilled wrestling businesses and everyone else. Don't mean I have to do it. You know, it's not a business, and I'm not seeking to get anyone to work with me or back my work up. Fuck that. You know, they'll say things like, shifting is your friend. Oh, well, shifting ain't not my friend at all. Shifting is a friend who thinks they're helpful, but they're not truly helpful. So, what do you think what do you think about, folks that think you should do that? Oh, well, I think that's their thought and belief, good for them, but I'm not doing it. Yeah, I choose not to do it because I don't want to and I don't have to. And if there's someone out there that only watches films if they've been handled that way, well, too bad. If you think I'm ever going to do it, well, you can think again because that's never going to happen. All right? And some folks, like haters out there, will say things like, well, haters will say things like, oh, well, you should shift out your films because I think that's what you should do. And I'm irked that you don't do that to your films. I would I would only watch your films if you didn't do that. Yeah, and that's a lie because you'll always come up with more standards for me and then you'll shift it so I'll never meet the standard or the goal. You know? And if you like films that are, shifted and cleaned and cut and skimmed in some way, well, there's a lot of folks on YouTube then. Go watch them. Then don't come here and and skate me for not skimming or cutting or cleaning my films. Go watch someone else's film then, if you like that thing. because I'll never shift my films out. Never. Because I work for some of these so-called good film tools, and they're all weak and they're all too hard to work with. All the film skimming tools. Fuck no. So anyway, yeah. I don't I don't skim my films. The only thing you're ever gonna see that gets skimmed is when there's an end sheet at the end, and that's it. That's as far as the skimming goes. I don't skim or cut or clean or shift or whatever you folks like to call it to my films. So if that makes my films unwatchable by some, then it is what it is. But I do have folks who do watch my films and do like my work the way it is. So if you like this, then follow me over here at Jordan Long Show. Or watch the last film I made yesterday over here. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you like this film. Bye.